The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code was hailed as a game changer for the bad loan resolution landscape in India, and it is now in its fifth year. So let's look at data from the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India to see what has happened so far. Now, there were 4,541 cases that were admitted into the NCLT so far. About 63% have been closed and 38% are still ongoing. Now, of these, only 14% have found resolution and almost half have actually ended up in liquidation. But when we're talking about that, it is very important to note that 75% of the companies that ended up in liquidation were already sick or defunct, so the chances of their recovery even under IBC was very low to begin with. And now, how many new cases have been added? 126 in the last quarter ending June, about 533 between FY20 and 21, which is the year when IBC remained in suspension, which is why this number looks lower. Now, there have been some recent instances of large haircuts by lenders, like in the case of Jet and Videocon, which have cast a shadow on the recovery under IBC. So let's also look at that data. Now, recovery by financial creditors under the code, that fell to about 36% as of the quarter ending June. And this is a cumulative number compared to a little over 39% in the previous quarter. It is still higher than the same period last year, but lower than the pre-COVID levels of about 45%. But does IBC still remain the best tool for recovery is a question we're asking. And it certainly seems so when you compare it with the other tools of resolution, like the DRT or the SARFACI. The other big area of concern has been the long delays in what was supposed to be a time-bound resolution process above all else. And here's what data says. 75% of the ongoing cases have already exceeded 270 days, and the ones that have been resolved took more than 400 days on average versus a maximum period of 330 days prescribed by law. So yes, while there's a lot left to be desired when it comes to IBC, experts still believe that it has put control back in the hands of lenders and improved credit discipline. It also continues to evolve. This is only a 5-year-old law at the end of the day, but with all said and done, it remains the best tool that banks currently have.